Hey y'all, it's me Tiana Deshay and I'm here with a butterfly lock tutorial. So I'm starting with my client. Her hair is in plaits all over. I found that this is the easiest way to do it, and then you want to start wrapping. And for this style, we use 6 packs of Lulutress water wave crochet hair fluffed out, and I'll also show you how I did that. So let's get started. I'm going to start by taking my crochet needle and looping the water wave hair through the plait. The water wave hair has been fluffed out, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull that through. Now this hair, it is sort of slippery, so I did decide to use a holding spray, and for this one I used Got to Be Glued. So you just spray a little bit of that onto the hair, and basically this is just going to prevent the hair from slipping at the root. You can also use an Afro wave hair, which is a little bit more rough in texture, so you probably wouldn't need the spray. But for hair that's silky, I would definitely recommend that you use some type of holding spray at the root, and I recommend Got to Be Glued. So the technique for the butterfly lock style, as you're wrapping, you're going to use your thumb to create a loop, and once you create that loop, you're going to continue to wrap the hair before and after the loop. It might sound a little bit confusing, but I'm going to show you a couple more times. But you definitely want to push the hair up also so that it doesn't slide, especially if you're using a silky texture of hair. And you see me spray that Got to Be Glued throughout the lock also. So as I add strands, I may or may not spray more Got to Be Glued, depends on if I push it up far enough. Also, for each lock, I use about 3 strands of the water wave hair. So these are for shoulder length butterfly locks, and we used about 3 strands of the water wave hair. And again, you can see me using my thumb to kind of create a loop, and I'm kind of slowing it down now. So you're going to make a loop with your thumb, wrap a little bit before, and then wrap after and push it up. When you get to the end of the lock, you're going to go ahead and seal it with just a drop of nail glue, and then you're just going to continue to wrap it around. So that's just going to hold your lock in place at the end. And then you just want to cut off the excess hair that's at the end. You also want to make sure that all of your locks are the same length, unless you're doing like an asymmetrical style. But for this one, we did the locks the same length all around. And here we're starting a new braid. We have our 3 strands of water wave hair. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I fluff the hair out. So it's really easy. Basically all you're doing is pulling the curls apart in a sense. And that's just going to create a more fluffy texture, which is going to make it way easier for you to do your locks. So now our locks are all done, and I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of foaming mousse. I like to use the Shine and Jam Magic Fingers by Stacia Harris. I love this mousse. So that's just going to give it some more flexibility. It's going to create a little bit of shine to our locks. So you want to create that liberally all over those locks. I'm going to add some finishing spray. This is also by Shine and Jam Magic Fingers by Stacia Harris. I love this spray because it adds a little bit of sheen to your braids, and it's also going to add that moisture to the scalp. And I'm going to slick my client's edges down with Edge Booster by Style Factor. So you just want to take a little bit of that on your fingers and, you know, swoop your client's edges down so they can be on fleek. Okay. And there you have it. We have a beautiful installation of butterfly locks. These will loosen up after a few days. But yes, honey, love it. And thank you guys so much for watching. This is the end of the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram at Tiana Deshay for more reels and other stuff. So yeah, thank you. Bye.